back when I was at labor, my partner Cody, who was always kind of a loose cannon, got jammed up on a bad shooting. Now he's in the joint, so I'm using his, contacts for fundraising.
Yeah, there's no record of you ever working for the Department of Labor.
Well, duh. I was on loan from the CIA.
Yeah, we contacted them too. And they won't confirm or deny your story.
That's the beauty of it. Nobody knows if I work there or not.
Yeah.
Work for Steven Seagal. And he works for Osama bin Laden.
Steven Seagal.
Guess why the Taliban is so deadly and effective? Hap keto training. Where'd they learn that? From Steven Seagal's fat ass.
I don't think you can say that.
Why do you think Kelly LeBron left him? Because he's Taliban.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Yo Joe Jerk toy review. I'm your host, Colonel Sanders, and today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Shipwreck. All right, let's take a look at this box real quick. We get the brand new design, which I said in my past video, I love. We get a nice little picture here of some shit going down. There's some missiles flying out of the water. There's a bicycle in the background. I like it. Over here, we get a ridiculous picture of him screaming. Up here, we got a look at the accessories included. On this side of the box, we get that nice little render. He's number 70, and he's screaming. On the other side of the box, we get the new QR code design. Here's a closer look at the stats. Very hard to see. I can't even tell what the hell they are. On the back of the package, we get a nice little digital render with the accessories. We get a little portrait picture of the action figure. Down here, we have a picture of him with Polly. Over here, more of his battle stats. Over here, just legal mush. On the bottom of the box, we got the plastic-free, more legal mush, and my favorite barcode. Cut, pop. All right, let's take a look at this jabroni. And let's take a quick look at our boy right here. And we got his weapons case right here. Number 70. And it just looks like an oversized weapons case. Shipwreck on the side. All right, let's get this thing open. We get a little bag of that fun fruit snack action. And let's tear it open. What do we got in here? We always get the fun. And we got a whole bunch of fun stuff in there. We'll take a look at it in a minute. And just on a quick note, I noticed they added this little piece of cardboard in here so it wouldn't flop around, which is actually probably one of the main reasons these figures come all fucked up with their joints and stuff, because they're rattling around, you know what I mean, at sea. And they're rattling around on trucks, and I could see why they started putting these in there to keep the rattling down to a minimum. All right, let's take a look at Shipwreck. First up, let's take a look at the head. I've seen some pictures online that are very unflattering. I think this looks pretty good. You can definitely see some paint miss at the top of the beard, unfortunately. Like I said, it's not as bad as that one picture that's floating around online. That thing looks horrible, and I like the Jack Nicholson eyebrow going on. The photo reel's not bad. It definitely does not look like the render, unfortunately, but nothing's gonna look as good as those digital renders. That's how they sell us on this shit. I got a little paint miss up here. You can see the brown for the hair kind of hit the hat. The sculpt is really nice. The hair looks good. The sailor's cap looks really good. Here's the top of the cap. It's got nice detail on it. Up here you can see the texturing around the hat itself. Now, it looks like he's got brand new boots. I could be wrong, let me know down in the comments section. Looks like an all new sculpt on the legs. The actual plastic on the pants and the knees match up pretty decently. It doesn't look like two different colors. Looks like he's got a new gun holster. You can see the nice textured detail on there. There's a very light wash on the pants that really makes it look worn. It's almost an effect that's hard to see, but they did a great job. Here on the waist, you can see right here, he's got a nice navy themed belt buckle that's painted in a gold. On the outer belt, we have a pouch right here where it's glued on. On this side, this outer belt can just move up and down. On this side, we get a pouch with a little hook. Here we get another holster, just more the same on the belt around to the side. And like I said, this belt is anchored right here, and this side can move up and down. So you can actually move it where it sits like this, so you can actually see the other belt buckle. Up here on his chest, it looks like a new sculpt to me, not on the lower abdomen. I'm sure that's Duke or somebody else, and then they just made like a new sculpt for this. It is made out of the shinier plastic. Up here, he's hairy like bear. They did a really good job on the paint. On his left arm, he has his little Navy symbols. On his forearm, he's got a nice tattoo. You can even see the red on the side of the shark's mouth in there. The shark tattoo is applied seamlessly, like it looks really good. On the wrist, he has a peg for Polly. We'll go over that in a little bit. His hands look like a new sculpt to me. On the right arm, he has another military symbol. Down on his forearm, he has the anchor tattoo. And what I like about this is it looks faded, like he's had it a really long time. Whereas the shark looks relatively new, the anchor looks faded. I like that. Same thing, I think this glove is new. And I'm not going to go over articulation. I don't really do that anymore because we all know the articulation on these things is the same. There's really nothing different. I will tell you if something is fucked up, like a bad drop down hip or a shitty joint, but the paint's off here and there, but that's not a big deal on the head. So, like I said, no complaints. The joints are really good. Everything bends well. Everything moves well. The butterfly joint on his torso is really good. It goes back and forth really nice. But other than that, it is standard Joe articulation, and he's built really well. I'm very satisfied so far, and I am looking forward to opening the rest of them. And just so you guys know, I do have the whole wave, and I am making videos all week, so you can catch my reviews on them. I still have Torpedo, Copperhead, and Rock and Roll to review. And I'm doing Rock and Roll next. So we're going to take a look at his accessories now. First up, we're going to take a look at his small pistol that he comes with. Now, it seems to be a running theme that their actual G.I. Joe weapons have some kind of link and tie to the character themselves, which I think is actually kind of inventive. This pistol looks like it has Celtic knotwork all over it if we take a quick look at it. And they did a good job, but the unfortunate thing with him is there is no port for blast effects. The gun has a silly barrel on it. And we also get this gigantic double-barreled pistol, which has some paint on it. It looks good. Once again, it has no port for blast effects, and I don't know why they skipped on that. That kind of sucks. Down at the bottom of the handle, there's a little rope, so I guess he doesn't lose it. It's nice. It's kind of clunky. There's a little flintlock action going on there. All right. Next up, we have the rope. Now he comes with this rope harness that goes around him. We'll take a better look at it on the figure itself in a minute. But up here, it has a port for Polly as well. So he's got one on his wrist and he's got one here on the rope. We have a little hanging hook for the grapple, and that's coming up next. Here's the grapple. It's made out of a soft plastic, so you can't break it, which is nice. See, I can crunch it in my fingers. It's not going to do anything. So I like when they do that. I don't mind the rubbery stuff so it doesn't break. It's made out of a metallic plastic. I'll show you how it works in a second on the figure. Next up, we have Polly. The bird's sculpted really well. There's an odd peg on its leg, but that's so she can port into the arm and the rope. We'll show you that in a minute. But the paint's spot on the head. The beak looks good. The eyes look good. There's no articulation or movement, but a fun little piece and a good little add-on. And next up, he comes with this tribble. I don't know why he comes with a Star Trek tribble. It's really kind of an odd crossover. I don't understand why they would do that, but no. He comes with Zoolander hair, which is very strange because I would not care if he just had his sailor's cap. It's kind of weird that he comes with the hair, but I'll take it. It's fun. We'll take a look at it in a second. So first up, we'll take a look at the hair and how it all works. Basically, you can just pop this off, no problem. and you can take a look and see what it looks like. It's like multi-layered to really hold the hair and hat on there. And it really does. It holds it on there pretty tight. Like, you're not going to worry about it falling off. So we just grabbed this Derek Zoolander hair and just popped that on there. And now he looks like the villain from the Spawn comics. But it's a fun little add-on, and I guess if you want just like some sailors to break it up, it really wouldn't do anything. Here's just a quick look at the hair. It's sculpted really nice. They did a really good job on it. There's Mr. Zoolander with his beard, giving you some blue steel. So here he is with the rope on, and it's formed to the body really well. There's the peg for the parrot. If we turn it around to the back here, you got a peg on the side there. So I guess if you wanted to store the grappling hook, you could just put it on there like that. And you got your grappling hook on there, no problem. Here on the shoulder, you could just port the parrot right in there. All you do is just give it a little push, and it's in there. And like I said, I think people just love deliberately taking bad pictures of these, because this is sitting completely fine. And you know me, I really will trash it if it's bad, but this really isn't bad. Is this how it would display it? No. But it doesn't look horrible. The parrot ports into the arm, no problem too. You don't even have to fight it. Goes in there, no problem. Next up, we got the hook on the belt. You can also just put that little grapple on there. That looks pretty fucking cool. The big old flintlock double barrel pistol goes in there, no problem. The Celtic pistol ports in, no problem. And here he is fully loaded up. I think he comes with a lot of shit and he looks really good. And here he is with his pistoleros. I like that they kept him as classic as possible. I know I say that a lot in my reviews, but I don't want him to be updated too much. Like the first few waves when they were trying to go the sci-fi angle, they really missed it. And I really like that they're just taking it back to just basics. They're just loading these figures up with fun accessories. He just looks so good with all this crap on him. I really like it. And for size comparison, here we have him with scrap iron and the retro carded Gung Ho. Here we have him with Spirit and the retro carded Snake Eyes. And you can see that he's kind of medium sized. He's almost as tall as Snake Eyes. Spirit's a little shorter than him. Here we got him with the retro version of Roadblock and Tiger Force Dusty. Here we have him with Serpentor and Flint. And I always kind of thought Flint would be a lot bigger than Shipwreck, but I guess that's what they're going with. And geez, just looking at Serpentor standing next to these two, he's a giant freak. Look at him. And here we have him with the Python Patrol Crimson Guard and my super secret in disguise Zartan. So my final thoughts on this guy is, I really like him. I think they did a great job updating him just enough, but leaving it classic the way I like it. It's a little bit of a bummer about the face paint and the digital render being pretty far off, but that's not uncommon when you collect toys. The quality of the figure is great. The accessories are a lot of fun. My biggest gripe is that there are no effects ports in the weapons. Kind of silly. But all in all, very happy. And just a quick reminder, people, I'm going to be doing rock and roll next, so stay tuned for that. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.